Hey there, it's Carl Gwynn with Gwynn RV Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at a special purchase. This is a Jayco product. It's their Entegra division, and they make the Ethos. It's Class B van, adventure van, and she's loaded. You're going to love it, especially the price. Now, before I get inside, I did make a couple of clips with a van just like this, an identical twin other than the exterior color. So if you see charcoal gray in a couple of these video clips, that's just me covering all my bases and making sure I get you guys the right information. Thanks again. Take a peek down below, subscribe. It means a lot to the channel, not for me personally, but for the channel. So I would really love it if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much, and let's take a look. This is the 2023 Entegra on the ProMaster chassis. And we have added a rack on the back of this, so our special purchase price is not $99,998 but $103,996. If you wanted it without the rack on the back, this would be $99,998 for a brand new 23 Entegra Ethos. Again, I love the awning. We don't have the awning fully extended here because we have an adventure van right next door. LED strip light up top, LED lights under the running board here, which, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connection points, and when you stand on this, it is extremely solid. It mounts right into the framing system of the vehicle. Again, sliding door. I'm going to close this for a second. Ethos by Entegra. 110 outlet here on the side. This is for our awning. When our awning is fully extended, there's a bar that comes there. Across the back, and we'll get inside there and talk a little bit about this, but I wanted to show you this rack on the back that we've added. This is a rack system. This coach has been discounted for a special purchase. This is a rack system that we add to a lot of our adventure vans. A lot of people like to have a spare tire here with matching wheel. And of course, this up here, you can add water bottles, you can add whatever you want attached to the back. And that is a very, very sturdy rack system. Also wanted to point out, this does come with a trailer hitch. And as you can see right there, this is a 5,000-pound towing capacity. Actually, it says 5,100. But this is set up for towing. You can either have a straight plug or you can have your round 7-pin. Right here at the back of the vehicle, we've got gray water and black water. You always empty the black first, which is sewage, and then here comes all your soapy water and comes right out that tube and goes into your stinky slinky and down into the ground. Let's come down the driver's side and tell you what we've got here. Here's where a lot of your controls are. There is an exterior switch that turns on this light right there. So from outside, I can turn the light on or off. If I need that light on for hooking up any of my power, which is a 30 amp service. Here's our city water connection. Here's our tank flush. Again, more outlets on the side and a solar controller port for extra solar panels. Here's where your cable TV hookup would be, or satellite. And then, of course, this is equipped with the Truma system, and I'll tell you more about that Truma system inside. This is the exhaust port for it. Down here below, this is where we would fill up our propane. This is an on and off switch for the propane, so if you had an issue, you can always come right out here, or anybody outside the vehicle can put that to the off position, and it will immediately shut off any propane flowing into the vehicle. Low point drains are right here. And again, just like on the other side, this is mounted into the framing system, so when you step on it, it doesn't wobble. It's not soft feeling by any means. It's very, very sturdy. Here's where you fill up your gas tank. And one thing I do really like about this is this bottom mirror system on this ProMaster chassis. This is a powered mirror, and this is a powered mirror. Let's take a look at a couple of features inside. Wonderful wonderful seats in here. Oh my gosh, they're perforated, diamond tucked. Let's take a look at some of the chassis features in here. One thing I would like to point out, you do have driver and passenger window controls. And here we can fold the mirrors in, we can fold the mirrors out. And what I like mostly is this mirror control system. When I have it in the top position on the driver's side, this top mirror right here will function when I move my switch left, right, up, and down. When I turn it to the bottom, it will actually operate the bottom mirror. So that bottom mirror will then function as well. So you can control top and bottom, left or right, and then you can freeze it in the center. This does have electric parking brake, so you basically engage that. That'll engage the electric brake. You can see that the light just came on. And this is a brand new 2023 ProMaster chassis. Love the new steering wheel with the controls. So you've got your steering wheel touch controls over here, and this is how you operate through the computer system of the chassis. Coming across, I'm going to turn this in the on position. You can see the dash light up. Which is a touch screen. It's loading data. Climate control system here. Auxiliary start. Here we are located right in front of the passenger seat. We've got 12-volt hookup here. We've got power for USB. We got USB up or USB up top. Airbags remain intact. Side impact airbags right there. And if you can read that price backwards, $99,998. Okay, there's our home screen, which shows the radio. We can get into the music where you can select channels left and right. This is if you have a connection to a telephone, so it looks like somebody with a Galaxy S22 was connected to this and playing around to see what features it has. Here's our trip odometer, and then we can get into other categories on here. One other thing I did want to point out, this does have a manual shift. So when you are in a tow haul mode or you're hauling anything, you can manually take this gear shift and pull it towards the steering wheel, and that's going to put it into a manual shifting point here. So you can actually raise and lower the gear. So if you know you're hitting a 6% grade, you're going up a 6% grade, you can knock that down a couple of gears, spin the RPMs up, and sail right up the hill. Anyway, guys, they've really done a great job on this cockpit. With the auxiliary button here, that's not a ProMaster chassis. That's an Integra feature, or the parent company being Jayco. But just a real nice feature. Loads of storage up above the visors here. So your visors are located here. They're rather large. They do disconnect and pop off to the side if you need side, if the sun is off to the side. But the storage up top here is, you've got all kinds of storage up across the top. Okay, let's take a look inside this brand new 2023 Integra Ethos. Right across from the entry, you're going to notice there is a little storage right down below here. They try to maximize storage in Class B vans like this. This one, of course, is marked down to $103,996. That is because we've added that special system on the back, that rack system that holds the spare tire. If it did not have that, this coach is priced at $99,998. And if we pop up here, I'll just show you our addendum. You can see the addendum, the Van Up Razor rack with a matching spare tire, and we did a 3M blackout grill wrap, so we got rid of all the chrome across the front. That brings the sticker to $160,298, and our everyday low price on a special purchase, $103,996. Again, here is the cockpit. I have spun the passenger seat around just to give you an idea how this sits. This is, of course, a workstation, so you've got power, you've got USB. This comes up and out. So you've got a table you can either eat or set up your laptop. There it goes, we're straight. And there is your workstation. And what a view you would have if you were by a lake or anything. You could leave that door open. You could actually reach up here and close that screen and not have any bugs coming in. That would actually close all the way. I just pulled it halfway shut so you could see. Look at the fit and finish on these Ethos. These are wonderful. This is an LED rope light. I call it a rope light, but it feels like it's a little bit of a plastic, and it's got the LED lighting strip inside. Speakers up in the ceiling. LED lights throughout. Okay, I am sitting in the passenger seat with the chair turned around into the house of the RV. Right up here is going to be our main control panel. We're going to get into that in just a second. I just wanted to give you the view. And that TV will actually come and spin this way, so you can sit driver and passenger seat spun looking backwards in towards the house and watch a movie, because our driver and passenger seats do have recliners on them. Put our table away. I'm going to come up here and show you this control panel here. So here we go. Solar up top, and this is how you would turn on your inverter. It shows you your current voltage. Let's go back to the main page here. So there you go. Master light on and off. So when I turn that on and off, that'll operate every light. If I want to go into the lighting page, then I can do each individual light. I can do exterior lights. I can do the master light. This coach is also set up with auto gen start. Auto gen start is a feature where we can get in and program quiet time. So if you're at an RV park, it won't start after 8:45 in the evening. Quiet time stops at 7 in the morning. So at 7 in the morning, the generator would then, if it needs to, because of power, if it's low on power, it would start the generator to recharge those batteries. So also we can set it by voltage. So if it gets down to 12.5, it'll use the remaining power in the batteries to start the generator and bring those batteries back up. And let's see what else we've got here. There we go. Okay, power. Now this is a thermostatic controlled air conditioning system. It's a Coleman Mach system. And over here on our control panel, let's set this one for 74 degrees. There we go, 74 degrees. We would then push on cool. We would leave it on automatic. And you can see there, it just turned on. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but that air conditioner is now blowing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. In the kitchen galley, this does have a wireless charging system, so you can set your phone right on top of here. As long as your phone is equipped for wireless charging, this will do wireless charging. Just set your cell phone right there. Now, let's pull this up. There we go. We've got wireless charging on top, which we would not set our phone up there unless this was in the down position, but we've got 110. I do have a USB. I have a USB-C, and of course the little lock to keep it up. When we drop that down, there's where you would do your wireless charging. Now, here is the Dometic spark ignition stove. This does have a cast iron or iron top. So if we had a pot of water on there boiling, it doesn't feel flimsy or floppy. This is very, very sturdy. This is also dropped into the countertop. So if you needed to set an air fryer on there, it is the same height, other than a small little lip around the top here. It is the same height as the countertop, as well as the glass on top of the sink. So if we needed to set an air fryer here or a coffee pot, not a problem. This is our sink. This is what comes with the sink, is a little drying kit. And I'm not going to take this all apart, but it's a basic built-in kitchen center is what they call it. And we'll close this down. Residential style faucet. This is a great faucet. Does not have a pull-out. And one thing I did want to point out on these cabinets up above, if you notice everything in here from front to back, and we're going to take a look all the way down through here, from front to back is carpeted. So inside this brand new 2023 Ethos, you have got massive storage on both sides. Again, everything carpeted. On the bottom, back walls, that helps with any rattling of dishes. It also helps with road noise being transferred through the vehicle as you're going down the freeway at, say, 75 miles an hour. Here's the Insignia TV. A radio system. Remember, we have speakers up inside the top part of the coach, so if you want to have some music playing in the evening while you're cooking, no problem. Now, this is a twin bed version, and you do have angled seating, so if you needed to sit right here, it's very easy. And as you know, these are for a table system that goes here. So we can look up underneath here, and you can see the table connected right across here. See those two black things, this one and the other one? This table comes out, and there's pedestal, and it sits right up in here between, so it's really nice to have a dinner. Okay, we talked a little bit about the air conditioning system. Let's talk about the heating package in here. Again, we can do our master lights on, master lights off. And let's come over here. This is our Truma hot water system. Let me light this baby up here real quick. So this Truma hot water system, right now I'm inside the coach. If I press this in, it's currently off. If I want to set the interior temperature for, let's just make it 70 degrees. I can set it for 70 degrees. You can see right there that little flame. It's going to burn propane to heat the temperature of the RV to 70 degrees. Now let's move over to the water system. See it flashing there, the water and temperature? If I push that in, we're in the off position. If I turn it on eco, that's 104 degree water. When we move it to the hot system, and it says hot right up top here, when we're on the hot system, that will generate 140 degree heat, or 140 degree water, and when we put it on boost, it's 144 degree. Let me move over here. One thing I do really like about this unit is the venting system. So this venting system, I currently have it on eco. I love this venting system because this venting system will not allow to have any cold pockets in the coach. So it always keeps air moving around through the coach. See this little flashing clock right down here? Let me get it back to the clock. There you go. So I can set my AM temperature. If I want this to start making hot water at 6:30 in the morning, all I have to do is come back here and set that. Set my temperature for whatever temperature I want my water to be. Remember, we got three settings. We got eco, we've got boost, and we've got normal. So this system is a great, great system. It's basically two systems in one, and takes up less space than a traditional hot water system, but yet gives you very, very clean power, no smells, and is very, very efficient. Okay, let's step out back here and let's take a look at what we've got. So right down here, we can turn our water pump on outside. I've also got a light switch out here. I don't know if you can see the lights down below coming on and off, but that light is right there. We can turn that on or off. Now, this is just like a garden hose. It's got a quick connect on the end of it. You can plug it right into here, turn your water pump on, and spray off any gravel or anything you've got on your legs or sand from the beach. And when you hop inside, you're not going to have sand all over the floors. And again, from inside the vehicle, we did talk about being able to close off all of the windows. This is a magnet system. So this is just a nice nylon material. And if you listen, that's a magnet system. So there's a magnet in each corner all the way around, and you just put those on, and that blocks out anybody looking in. Okay, that is our fantastic fan, and if you can look really closely, you can see that vent system is open, and you'll notice that when I point out a couple of the items on top of the roof when we get outside. And I wanted to show you a couple of things up top. So right there, this is our solar panel. And right back here, you can clearly see that that's a vent system that's actually opening. I'm going to raise this camera up just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about there. So there's your solar panel at the very front. The little thing at an angle, that's a vent that's open. And then you've got three 3 Thule racks. 1, 2, and 3. There we've got our Coleman Mach air conditioning system. And then of course you can see this has got a WineGuard Connect 2.0 system. That black system right there, that is our WineGuard Connect system. Hey, thanks again for watching. It's Carl again with Win with Gwyn RV Reviews. Again, thanks for looking at our 2023 Integra Ethos. This coach is a special purchase. The price is $99,998. I challenge you to find that price anywhere. And I want to thank you guys for looking. By the way, subscribe to my channel on YouTube right down below. Just give me a subscription, give me a like, and I want to thank you guys for watching the channel. Again, if you want a personal walk around on this coach or any other coach that we have in our inventory, please feel free to reach out to me personally. I would be happy to get you on the phone, do a FaceTime, a video call. I can give you custom photography, whatever you need. Again, thanks again. It's Carl Gwyn. We'll talk to you soon.